If you're a neurodivergent adult, there is one thing I can pretty much guarantee that you are struggling with, and that is setting and adjusting expectations about yourself and your abilities. Hey, if you're new to me, my name is Casey. I have a master's in rehabilitation and mental health counseling, and I have my own combo platter of neurodivergent needs, including PTSD, a brain injury, and ADHD. And it is my goal to help you better understand your brain and also make day-to-day life a whole heck of a lot easier. So if you struggle with setting and adjusting expectations for yourself, let's get real. It's so cheesy, I know, forgive me. But stick with me, this real process can help you when you are feeling stuck. So the first thing we're gonna do is reassess our current expectations. When you catch yourself saying should, I want you to pause for a second and figure out where that should came from. Is this a societal expectation? Is this a family expectation? Is this built on the back of just a lot of negative and unhelpful self-talk? Before we can really adjust anything, we have to know where we're at right now, so we start with reassessing our current expectations. Next up, we're gonna evaluate feasibility. I want you to get truly honest with yourself and objective if you can. This step can be really uncomfortable, but can you feasibly, actually, in reality, live up to that expectation that you were just reassessing? Considering things like your energy level, your time commitments to other people's and places, your executive function skills, do you have the capacity to do that thing? And keep in mind that these capacities shift over time. If you're dealing with burnout, your capacities are probably going to be lower. So yeah, maybe you could do this in the past, but can you do it now? Next up is adjusting the expectation. Now you have an idea of where this expectation might be coming from, like what is the pressure underneath, and you've spent some time looking at, is this actually feasible? We can use that information to help us shift the expectation. This could look like breaking bigger things down into smaller steps, trying to really focus on progress over perfection, maybe setting some boundaries, shifting our expectations to be a little more flexible and adaptable with our reality of our current situations. As we've made some adjustments to our expectations, we want to learn from experience. Test it out, see what worked. Did adjusting this expectation help relieve enough pressure that you can start to think clearer or navigate burnout better or have a more healthy and stable relationship? Whatever it is you're trying to shift, go back and explore if this worked. We can also use learn from experience to look at new ways to shift expectations. So if we've had an expectation that we've been tinkering with for some time, we can look back at past variations and see what worked and see what didn't. And we can use that information to help us adjust the expectation again. So in reality, you might bounce between these two a couple of times while you get that expectation into the best place for you. And then our final step is celebrate. Yeah, I know it doesn't fit in the acronym, but if you've spent more than a hot second around me, you know that I like celebrating every win, no matter how small. Celebrating isn't just about feeling good, it's about how we actually rewire this stuff to become the new normal for us. If you want to see a more concrete example of what this process can look like, leave me a comment. I'll do another video and I'll walk you through what it would look like in a coaching session. If you want help with doing this work, I've got a few spots available for one-on-ones, or you can join me in my membership. We talk about this kind of stuff there and I can give you support there. But I want you to understand, I want you to see and realize that sometimes adjusting expectations can be a bit of a process. It can take a little bit of trial and error, but taking the time to do this work can be really life-changing in the best ways possible. And that's what I really want for you.